biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish.
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Westbrook. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. A strike downfield. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Tootin. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Wolverines are on the move. Quick strike complete. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Westbrook. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play-action fake. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Michigan offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4.
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Catch and stride inside the 15. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And the returner will be brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Using his legs, it's Tootin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just...
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Dropping back, it's Westbrook. Fires to the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to these playmakers.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll run play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Going to the run to start this second half. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a crease. It's Tootin. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. Stands in and takes the hit. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down, and they get him down. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. And fire the completion there in the red zone. Up at the 13. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Right back up top on second and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Boilermakers! catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Griffin. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Griffin. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Westbrook. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the pressure, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tootin. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You've got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff.
Takes it the other way. Pass attempt. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Looking to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Finds a seam. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide open downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. It'll be a draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative